What is good, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the WeSportin podcast. And today we're going to be talking about our top five players who are going to have a little shock on our team this year. Top five players, and now we have a few honorable mentions, but we're going to say real quick our top five players who we believe is going to have a major impact, or needs to make a major impact, or needs to step up in our offense or defense, or even special teams as well. So, Chris, I know you want to talk about our honorable mentions real quick. If you want to start those off, I don't have any honorable mentions, but Chris, you
All
can
right,
start off real quick.
my honorable mentions. You got Dax Milne. I feel like if he makes the team over either Adam Humphries or Adam Humphries takes an injury, which I wouldn't be surprised because Adam Humphries is very injury prone. I feel
Mhm.
like that will be a great slot, a great pure slot because Curtis Samuel can play slot, but
Mhm.
Curtis plays everywhere. So Dax Milne will be the pure slot, and I feel like Dax Milne is going to be a beast. He just needs a little bit more work. He's a little raw. My other honorable mention is Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries, he's a great pure slot. He's a seasoned vet, but he just has to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, he's definitely gonna shock people. They're gonna be like, "Dang, man, Adam Humphries is definitely doing pretty good on Washington offense." That's like a secret type of weapon because a lot of people sleep on Adam Humphries.
Mhm.
Adam Humphries isn't that good. And my last honorable mention is Shaka Tony. He's a guy that we picked in the seventh round. I think his position on the team is pretty safe. They're switching him to linebacker. Um, I like that move. He was a smaller DN coming out, and I feel like at linebacker he's gonna be crazy, like an Anthony Barr from the Vikings type of move. But those are all my honorable mentions: Dax Milne,
Mhm.
Shaka Tony, and Adam Humphries.
Nice, nice. All right, so now we're gonna start off with our number five players that really need to step up, or I feel like is gonna have a great year. And I feel like mine, he's more of a guy that not a lot of people know about, but if you're a Washington fan, you do know about him. I'm gonna have to go with our left outside linebacker, man, Cole Holcomb. Uh, I feel like he's a more of an underrated guy. He's really young too, and I feel like he's gonna have a lot to prove this year. Not saying he hasn't proved enough already, but this year he's gonna be the guy that I want to see have a great year, phenomenal thing. People always talk crap like Washington defense is so good, but they got no linebackers, bro. Cole Holcomb is that linebacker for us. He just needs to get in the right position to do succeed right now. And I feel like this year Cole Holcomb is gonna be he's gonna be insane, and I think he's going to be a tackling machine this year. I want him to transition to kind of like a Blake Martinez type guy who just gets a bunch of tackles, bro, and he can be one of those top guys in the league. But yeah, I'm gonna go number five with Cole Holcomb.
And on about Cole Holcomb, yeah, like you said, man, he missed. I think I'm pretty sure he missed the first 6 weeks or something like that. He missed a lot of weeks. I know that, but when he was on the field, he was definitely the best linebacker we had, and he
Mm.
definitely was an underrated star. And he definitely put up some good tackle numbers. I think he had like 70 tackles with like 10 weeks. So, I feel like Cole Holcomb, and I feel like that's a good pick. So I do think Cole Holcomb will break out. Um,
Mm.
Five on my list, man. He was one of the giant stars. I was definitely really excited when we picked him up, and we paid him a lot. 2019, he wasn't that bad, so I don't know why a lot of people get on him. But this year, he did have a underwhelming year. He was playing better. He was just getting better before the injury, but he was in a new scheme, so you got to give him a break. I'm gonna go with Landon Collins. I feel like second year in the scheme, he's gonna do well better than he did the first year, and I feel like with like coming into our defense when Landon Collins first got here, he had to be the guy, like the leader of the defense, carry the defense because he was the only like top guy we had. But now we have him filled with top guys, so I feel like now he'll like just sit into that veteran leader role, but he doesn't have to like do the most to
Mhm.
like make our defense be elite. So I feel like him with Cameron Curl and McCain will be nice. So Landon Collins is my number five.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's 100% understandable. Yeah, Landon Collins, for how great of a player he was in the Giants, I feel like he needs to become a different player on Washington, and I think we are still waiting to see that. So yeah, and so now number four, the guy that I have is just a tad bit, a guy that we picked up in the draft last year, Antonio Gandy Golden, wide receiver that we got from Liberty last year. He was more of the running back wide receiver dual threat that we kind of did with Antonio Gibson. He was kind of hurt this year, and last year, and I really want to see him take a big step this year because I think he can be more of like a Marquise Brown type guy doing a bunch of jet sweeps. I think if we can maybe get him to get some jet sweeps with us, I think he'll be great. Only issue is he's about 6'4", and the speed may lack a little bit, but if we can get him to maybe to that one-on-one guy that we could throw it up to on a smaller corner, I would love to see it. But if not, then it's all right. But I want to see this man succeed this year. He's a great athlete, and I think he'll be a great person in our offense if we can distribute him pretty well.
Yeah, Gandy Golden, man. I was very excited when we got Gandy Golden last year, bro. Thing about Gandy Golden, he's a great jump ball wide receiver. I feel like he has way more potential than Cam Sims. I know Cam Sims is definitely better right now, but man, I heard that AGG was going crazy in camp. And the thing is, bro, I would love for him to make the team over Cam Sims, but I'm not ready to let Kelvin Harmon go because I just feel like Kelvin Harmon is going to be a nice wide receiver. And I feel like if we let him go, he's just going to be nice on somebody else's team.
Yeah.
But AGG is definitely a good pick. I like that pick. I was going to put him on my team. It's kind of he's kind of on the edge. It's kind of him fighting for that last wide receiver spot. So with like a couple other guys, but if he makes the team, I feel like he definitely would be a nice red zone threat. And he actually has underrated speed. He runs like a 4.5, 4.6, but he definitely runs faster than what his 40 time says, and he could definitely do the jet sweeps.
Yeah.
Um, Number 4 on my list is Khalid Hudson. He was a 6th round pick last year, linebacker. I heard he had a pretty good camp too. He was catching a lot of interceptions in the camp. He got bigger. I feel like he'll be ready to take on the starting outside linebacker role. Not like if we ran like 3 linebacker sets, because of course Cole Holcomb and Davis is going to be top 2, and then you got Bostic and all the rest of them. Bostic is a good run stuffer, but you don't want him out there covering nobody, of course. But Khalid Hudson, he can kind of do it all. He can do the blitzes. He could do the blitzes, the coverage, all of that, man. And I feel like I'm really excited seeing him do better in mini camp and seeing him catch a lot of interceptions in mini camp. I'm really excited to see what he can add to this defense this year.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. And number 3, I'm gonna actually go with Benjamin St. Just guy. That guy, his film, bro. He is the next coming of somebody. I ain't gonna say what's his name because I don't wanna have people cooking me in my comments. But this
Yeah,
man, his wingspan, his arm, his talent, bro. He could literally get beat on a coverage and swat it out, bro. Like that man is that good, dude. He is. I think we stole him, bro. I think we stole him in the draft. He's an absolute steal for us. If he ain't in the final cut, bro, I don't know what Washington's doing.
he's
But this,
definitely in the final cut. He's safe. He's safe. They said he's been turning up at practice. He
mm,
had four pass breakups. He had 2 interceptions over Terry. Man, and they said he's been on Terry, doing good on Terry. He's safe, bro. He's gonna be a starter this year for sure.
oh,
Like
he should be.
he's
As he
definitely
should be. He's an
he's gonna
amazing,
be
talented
playing.
guy, and he's getting taught by Kendall Fuller, William Jackson, a bunch of
Yeah,
nice, good veteran corners. And I just hope he can succeed, man, because
yeah,
that
it's gonna
man's
be him, Fuller, and William, bro. That's gonna be a nasty cornerback room, man.
yeah.
I'm really excited for Juice, bro. Really excited. So, damn, my list dropped, y'all. Hold on. All right, man. So we got Kelvin Harmon, number 3, man. Kelvin Harmon. He had a
Mhm.
pretty good when he was on the field. I think, yeah, he when he was on the field in 2019 with Dwayne Haskins, he was the only one that actually made Dwayne Haskins look like a quarterback, bro. He
Mhm.
went up and caught everything. He had one of the best hands on the team, top 3 hands on the team. I think Kelvin Harmon is definitely a top 4 receiver on the team. I think you got Terry, Curtis, Diami, and then you got Kelvin Harmon. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm very high on Kelvin Harmon. If you go watch the Kelvin Harmon film, he's shorter, but he's still a good jump ball wide receiver. He's a cold jump ball wide receiver. He plays like he's 6'4", but he's like 6'2". Bro, he's crazy. The only thing with Kelvin Harmon is what he didn't have as good route running and he didn't have as good speed, but they said he actually got better coming off of his injury. And they said honestly that's crazy that he came off an ACL injury and got faster and quicker. So I'm really excited for Kelvin Harmon. If he makes, I know he's fighting for the last couple of wide receiver spots with AGG, Dax, and all those other guys. But I think Harmon is definitely better than most of those guys. But the thing is he's coming off that injury, so a lot of people are pretty hesitant with that. But
Mhm.
Definitely, bro. He's definitely gonna when he's on the field, he's definitely gonna break out, bro. Because
Hmm.
Warren,
Yeah.
he battles a lot of injuries, but he definitely plays through a lot of injuries. There's a lot of games Terry McLaurin shouldn't have been playing this year, but
Hmm.
he still played. So,
Yeah, I
um,
feel like this year we had the wide receiver room. It's just that we didn't trust him like we trusted Terry, and that's
yeah,
what really sucked about it this year. And I really hope some of these guys that we picked up at wide receiver can do something amazing this year, bro. Because
definitely, bro. Like if Terry was to go down for a couple of weeks, we got Diami that I feel like could take his job. That could take the spot on. I feel like Curtis could take the spot on, and Harmon could take the spot on, and AGG could take those spots on. So I'm really excited about this room. So I got to go Harmon number 2. He's definitely gonna shock a lot of people this year.
yeah,
I've been telling people about him though.
yeah. Number two for me. Now we're on to number two for both me and Chris. Number two, I got Taylor Heineke. Now a lot of people will be like, why don't you have Taylor Heineke at one? Well, number one, my one guy is gonna be, kind of weird, but I'm gonna just go with it. Taylor Heineke to me, man, he's 29 years old, man. I love Taylor Heineke to death, bro. Like this man leaves our team, bro. Like we're done. Like I don't see us going anywhere without him. But no, all jokes aside, man, Taylor Heineke's a great project quarterback. I mean, he's a great guy. Good guy in the locker room. He kind of carried our team last year in that Buccaneers game, bro. Like he was putting everything out on the line, man. I don't even know if it looked like he was competing for a starting job. He was competing to
Yeah,
stay. I don't know what this man was trying to compete for, but this man, he put his heart, soul, tears into that game, man. And just I don't care that we lost that game, dude. Taylor Heineke proved, man, that he wanted to stay on our team, man. Like the way that Rivera was putting him, like to those QB runs, especially when he jumped from the 5 yard line to score that touchdown, man. That man, he's insane. Now, what he needs to prove this season, though, is if he can continue to do that. The problem with Taylor Heineke is that he can have these great games, but we haven't seen any other performances from him. Now, I heard he's been doing well in practice, though. Like we've been seeing a lot of good things of him in practice, which is really good. And but I want him to take that next step. I know he's 29 years old, and a lot of people's like, well, you can't develop a 29-year-old. Shut up, nobody cares, bro. Ryan Tannehill was 32 years old and won the most improved player of the year, and he did absolutely amazing at 32 years
yeah,
old. Imagine what Taylor Heineke could do, man. Imagine what Taylor Heineke could do
yeah.
with the right help.
All right, that's a good pick. Taylor Heineke. I'm really high on him. I'll save that for later. But number 2 got safety Bobby McCain. A lot of people don't know that we signed Bobby McCain for a veteran minimum deal. There's a lot of safeties out there that I would like to get. McCain is one of them. You got McCain out there. They have McCain out there, Boston, and the Hooker dudes actually still out there. Those guys are still out there. But man, McCain is a great deep rangy free safety, and I
Mm,
feel like a lot of people are asleep on that pickup because a lot of people want to say that all we got is D line and we have no safeties and all that. They want to say we don't have the secondary, but because they get carried by our D line, but they don't understand, man. We made some nice pickups, and McCain is one of them. He's definitely gonna add. He's gonna give us the free safety, the deep free safety we always needed, not Jeremy Reeves and Everett. Now I like Everett and I like Reeves, but they just not there yet, bro.
yeah, and the thing about it is, man, is that we as like a team, man, we gotta understand the fact that Bobby McCain, he's a veteran type of person, safety. We want to see him explode and do well and whatnot. And the problem is that a lot of people, as Washington, they want to say that we picked a guy that's so underrated. Like he needs to step up and become like the guys that we pick up, y'all, he ain't gonna be an all pro safety, man. We need him to be serviceable. Like we need these guys to be serviceable athletes for us. And I really do hope that Bobby can, because me and Chris, bro, we were trying to taunt him to come to Washington. I mean, he got our
Hey,
messages, bro, but we tried
can't
getting him
do
on Washington.
I can't. I know you say we don't need him to be an all pro. We just need him to be serviceable. But yeah, that's true. But honestly, bro, behind this D line, behind this linebackers we got now, I could see him having like an all pro type of year, at least a Pro Bowl year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like he's definitely a good deep free safety.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good mini camp too, catching multiple interceptions. So I'm really excited for Bobby McCain, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no
And we
doubt
got him
about
for
it.
cheap, man.
I'm excited to see what he can do. He's
We
a
got
great
him for
athlete, good
8.
superstar. What's up?
I said that and it's cool. We got him for cheap. We got him for 800K, man.
Oh, wow, that's cheap for a guy like Bobby McCain. That's good. Now for the number one guy, I'm probably gonna get some backlash. I'm gonna get a little bit of hate. I'm gonna get some. So I'm gonna get some because, and I haven't even told this to Chris yet either. Chris has no idea who I'm about to say either. But honestly, man, like when I say honestly, it's because I want to see this guy succeed, bro. Because a lot of people just they butcher him, man. Troy Ape, our DB, bro, he about to get up and leave, bro. just let me, just bro, let me tell you why I think Troy Ape can be a really good player for us. Before you say that, let me just tell you why. This man is so fast, bro, for a safety, man. Like when we saw his 40 time, man, this dude was even Deion Sanders was impressed, bro. For Deion Sanders to be impressed. And the thing is, man, I want to see him become a hybrid type safety. I want this man to at least be in the box, man. Like if we weren't not going to put Landon Collins in the box, the next guy I would want us to put my faith and trust would be in Troy Ape. Okay. And you say you're laughing at me, man, but I'm being serious. Troy
All right.
Ape. But Chris, you're not gonna sit here and tell me you wouldn't want a guy like Troy Ape who ran at least like what.
I would love to have Troy Apke, but he sucks. This is just the facts, man. Look,
Okay, and you know what, man, he sucks. But this is a list where I'm sitting here for telling guys to step the fuck up. This man needs to step the fuck up.
but this is also a list for players that you think could break out. So would you think Taylor he can break out?
Hell yeah.
Hey man, I wouldn't be. Hey, look, bro, I'd be surprised, but I would love it, man. But he definitely has the speed, and I would love to have Troy Apke out there on the back, bro. Because just because of speed, he has no football technique. He can't play football. He has no football technique. The guy's a track star, bro. He's not a football player.
Well, it was either between him. It was honestly either between him or who's our other safety. It was between him and Deshire Everett. It was between those two.
But yeah, I like Troy Apke, bro. I don't know if you heard, but they did switch him to he plays cornerback too now. Um, they said he's gonna be getting burnt even worse, bro. So the point is, I feel like Ron Rivera just loves Troy Apke, man. He's trying to find a spot for him on the team somehow, bro. I mean, he could be a water boy next. We don't know what else he could do. He probably could be a water boy, wide receiver, just because of his. But hey, man, honestly though, I've always loved Troy Apke, but he's just been garbage, man. But my number one pick, man, Taylor Heineke, really high on Taylor Heineke. I wouldn't be surprised if he came out this year and balled out good enough to where he was the franchise guy from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Because look, man, I'm I would either way it wouldn't matter if he comes out good enough to where he played good enough to where we don't need to draft a quarterback. Hey, that's even better for me. I'd be fine with that, man. As long as he played good. Like imagine Taylor came out and put up like a 30 TD season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Touchdown season, bro. People would go crazy, bro. Just knowing that we got an undrafted guy that was in school, bro. And now he's our quarterback. I'm really high on Heineke. I want him to start week 1. I want him to get his season. I felt like after that playoff game, he deserved the first shot at the quarterback. When we brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick, I was a little disappointed. I feel like Heineke should have still got that first shot. The other thing is it was out of Fitzpatrick and Mitch Trubisky. So I mean,
I think we won that one easily, didn't you? Don't you think so?
Fitzpatrick definitely the better quarterback, but Mitch Trubisky, at least he's been to the playoffs a couple times and he's younger, so that would have it depends on what you want, but Fitzpatrick definitely better. So
Yeah.
hey, man.
Yeah, well, guys, that was our list of players that are going to break out or that really suck and just need to do better on the team. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to go follow Chris on TikTok, you just hit 1,000 followers. Congratulations on that, Chris. Also, we're going to be starting up by the time you guys are seeing this video. The NFC East debate is going to be coming up real soon between, I don't know if we talked about it. I don't know, Chris, if you want to say some stuff about it real quick or.
Between the division rivalry, I'm really excited for that. I feel like it's gonna be a fun time.
Right.
Maximize our viewers, WeSportin fans, NY Giants Zone fans, 99, Young K. He brings a big following. His fans are toxic sometimes, but Young K and even a lot of other type of fans. WeSportin's friend Dylan. So yeah.
Yeah, he'll be the host. He'll be the host of it also. And hopefully by the time you guys are seeing this video, Charles Leno and us will be already had this interview already. I told him we're gonna talk next last week. So, and the reason why I'm speaking last week, I'm speaking on future past terms. So I'm basically talking about in the future. You all know the shit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna leave Chris's link in the description below. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. I don't know if there's a holiday coming up. If you got a dad, happy Father's Day. Independence Day's coming up too. Happy 4th. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and peace. HTTR on top, boys.